rise up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane.
What's up, domino community? Today is part 2 of the Autumn Screenlink behind the scenes. And well, before we get on to the building of this episode, what's something that comes to mind when you're thinking of autumn? Because one thing for me is leaves changing, of course. Because well, also to give some context, these leaves, I got these it was just after the second lockdown. Times were getting a bit tough, and I found these really valuable to me. So I thought, might as well just put them in a setup. I mean, autumn's the perfect time to do it because, you know, changes from green to the orangey reds. So, yeah, let's cut to me building. So with that out of the way, I guess, yeah, it is time to start building. I thought, well, we're starting off with beech leaf here. We have, well, essentially I'm just surrounding my toy with this, it's just this mint lying around. And then I also used him to, well, trace out another one for a yellow leaf. And the idea is that, well, it would go from the green to the yellow, if you're just thinking about how nature works in that way. After that, we then also got onto maple leaf. Same procedure, really. And, well, I just assumed that, well, the colour in summer and spring and the rest of the year is sort of just like this dark green. I'm not sure if that's correct necessarily, but, well, artistic. Anyway, well, it then goes into a lava orange. It's the closest colour I could get to the maple leaf, really. And then we also have that arrow in the middle to suggest that it is change and not just me stating 4 leaves. And then because I wanted the last bit to, well, just last a bit longer and add a bit of flair, we have this Kiva ramp that, well, a ball will slowly slalom down. And I ended up decorating this a bit, but I found that if you have them stood up if you have Kiva stood up horizontally and not, like, flat, then the ball actually exerts a bit of energy when it knocks it over, and that definitely helped slow it down. But with that, I'd say that's pretty much that scene done. And when are you going to see it? Probably another 3 weeks. Yeah, this is just my normal self. As I said last episode, probably won't be showing the fall downs for quite a while still. But let's move on to the next scene. Now, this next scene is going to be including a hedgehog field, because that was just an idea I've had for a while, like probably since about June, July sort of time, really. Because, well, I also do have a piano teacher around every now and again that, well, is very into hedgehogs, which was mainly the idea to, well, knock it down in front of her. Anyway, I just, typical me fashion, decided to make this much more complicated than it needed to be. So, you can see that I'm starting to use, it's called KiwiCo. It's this, chain reaction sort of, well, it's a chain reaction product, really. But how it ends up working is, well, we have this ball hopper, but then this elevator will bring it up onto the tracks up there, and then ideally a line would then go around, knock down the field, and then trigger a wall where the tracks are, really. You can start to see it's coming together well. It was a bit awkward getting the KiwiCo to work, and, well, it actually didn't end up fully working in the final video. That's just a bit of a thing to look out for. But also, behind the wall, I don't know if you can greatly see from the shot, but, well, we do have some things hiding behind there. If you can see what that is, let me know in the comments. But, well, also, I'm just really proud with how this hedgehog came out, because it was a funny thing to plan, really, like, because the way that Domino Planner had originally done it was abominable, to say the least. But doing it from, like, a cartoon version made it look pretty good, I thought. And once again, because I'm not going to be showing the fall down of this, I think that's going to be the end of this one. Sorry, it's a bit short for the time we've had to wait, but I will be back for this. It's just September's going to be a bit all over the place. It won't be fully Autumn Screenlink. I do have some other videos coming, but I hope to see you in the next episode of this behind the scenes in a week or two. See ya!